This week, 18 senators from Midwestern states sent a letter to EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt, seeking a timeline from his agency as to when E15 would be available for sale at gas pumps nationwide. The letter comes on the heels of President Trump's recent support of 15% ethanol blends. The exchange adds a new element to the spat between Administrator Pruitt and farm state senators over ethanol blending waivers that are granted in secret. Iowa Senator Charles Grassley, a Republican, has been a vocal critic of the EPA's policy that allows refiners to bypass blending their share of the 15 billion gallons of biofuels mandated by the Renewable Fuel Standard.
But hardship ought to be hardship. And when one of the companies that got waivers made $1.5 billion of profit, I don't consider that a hardship case.
The American Petroleum Institute argues the blending of biofuels with petroleum products is costly and harmful to motor vehicles. Simply stated, the RFS mandate creates potential harm to the American consumer, and it must be fixed. Recent surveys show that the American people agree, with nearly 3/4 of voters concerned the potential harms created by the increasing prevalence of ethanol blends to over 10% of the fuel mix. The RFS has proven to be an unworkable program that must be eliminated. The National Corn Growers Association says the higher blends help U.S. drivers. Allowing the sale of E15 all year will allow for less confusion and more savings at the pump for consumers, continue to benefit the environment with further reduction of emissions, and provide corn farmers with a more stable market. In a previous letter to Pruitt, Grassley and other farm state senators requested a list of companies receiving blending exemptions. The EPA has yet to provide any of the requested information. Grumblings about the blending waivers also could be heard from inside the Trump administration. USDA Secretary Sonny Perdue recently echoed Grassley's sentiment.
There's rumors that one company who had earned $1.5 billion last year received waivers as well. And I think that stretches my definition of hardship in that way.
Next week, senators from both sides of the biofuels fight head to the White House for another round of talks with President Trump. For Market to Market, I'm John Torpy.